guys, I'm the Kegman. Welcome back to Kegman Plays, and welcome back to Artvin Hopaspor, the team that are now in a Turkish second tier after we got from promotion last year. Obviously, we won the league last year, if you saw that in the previous episode. If you haven't seen the previous episode, please do go back and watch it. It was a nice finish to our second season at the club. We are doing rather well at Artvin Hopaspor. We are currently, well, financially, we're not doing well at all. Financially, we're struggling. We're nearly £750,000 in debt. We are trying to move on from the club, partly because of this debt. That is the Kegman way, by the way. Just take all the resources out of the club, improve yourself, and then fuck off. If you've never seen one of my journeymans before, it's very much the case. We don't care about the clubs. We only care about our progression. We're doing rather well. When I say rather well, I mean we are doing very well. So we only got promoted last year, as you well know. We are currently third in the league. We're third in the league. We have 10 games to go. So not many games left. We do have 10 games in hand, like I say, 10 games in hand. We do have a game in hand, sorry. With 10 games to go, there's a good chance we can get automatic promotion. I would like to stay about to get the automatic promotion. We have had offers from clubs. We had an offer from Rapid Bucharest in the Romanian league. We did ask if we could stay here to the end of the season, but ultimately we did not get the job. I do have another option here for PAS Giannina, who are a 2.5-star club in the Greek second tier. Now, they are potentially pushing for promotion themselves. I would rather stick with the club we are at for now, plus the fact they want me to request that the board reduce the compensation demands. That might upset the board, so I don't want to do that. So we're going to hang around. With regards to the scheduling, we went on a massive unbeaten streak of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 games, of which the last 10 were wins before, unfortunately, we crashed against Osmanlıspor here 5-1. A game that arguably wasn't a 5-1 game, but when they put it in the back of the net 5 times, we only put it in once. It is a 5-1 game. We are going to be taking on Samsunspor in our first game of, well, our only game of this episode. Now, I believe that Samsunspor were indeed, they were the second team that had us a defeat. They were the first ever team that had us a defeat in a cup. I was under the impression they were the first team to have beaten us, but I do fancy us. I fancy us against Samsun. I think we can beat them. We drew with them 2-2 earlier in the season away from home. We are now at home with an arguably stronger team. So I do fancy our chances. Tactically, we're still working on this one. Unfortunately for us, Ethan Polgir is now suspended. So he's going to have to come off and go on to... well, he's not even going to have to go on the bench. He's going to have to come off altogether. This is the team we're going to roll with for now because of that. It could be better, it could be worse, but it's what we've got. So let's go ahead and get into this game, and we'll come back in just a second. Hopefully we'll get a quick highlight. I imagine this might be a very boring game for whatever reason. 10 minutes in with no highlights to Jadesh. Here we go. It's the first one of the game, and it is ours, fortunately. Ibrahim finds Yusuf. Back to Yusuf there. All over the top. Metahan. There's a lot of interesting crossing going. It's off the upright. Metahan gets the ball across again. No one there, unfortunately. And that is hoofed clear by the Samsunspor defence. Okay, second highlight of the first half. I have switched this up to be slightly more attacking. I'm hoping that's going to see something result in a goal for us, not them, of course. I have had, we've had the majority of the chances in this game. If we were to look at the stats, it's just we're not converting anything, which is why I want to try the more attacking option. Frias looks for Yusuf, finds Ersan, back to Rocha. He cuts inside, finds Yusuf again. Long ball out wide to Ibrahim Kosa. Runs past his first man, does test the keeper. Unfortunately, it doesn't result in a goal. And here we go. Rocha again. Abdul Karim Chakar. Frias finds Yusuf at the edge of the area. Back to Frias. Yusuf again. Fortunately, we are getting pressed back a little bit here. Found a bit of space. That is a good ball, and that is a great goal. That ball, that goal. Oh, I actually want to see that again. Let's see it from behind the goal. Kind of get the keeper's perspective on what happened here. So the two defenders here took on Frias, leaving the option for Yusuf to get the ball through. Aslanta slides it through the defender's legs, and Ibrahim near post. Good effort. Very good effort. Corner, Metahan. And that is offside. Okay, I thought Ibrahim Kosa picked that one up. Unfortunately, it was offside. I'm not entirely convinced that he was. In fact, I'm going to go back and watch that. I'm going to go back and watch this. I'm not entirely convinced he was offside. So, that is Ibrahim Kosa. Okay, yeah, maybe he is. Maybe he is offside. Oh, I thought he was played onside by the defender. Maybe not. Maybe not. Metahan has nicked it. Munson's grabbed it back. It's cleared by Artvin. Arslantas trying to hold the ball up to get some support. Finds some in Slepov. To cross. No one there, unfortunately. Arslantas buries it, however. Was that a volley or was it a half volley? I didn't actually see, but it was a great finish nonetheless. That is his 11th goal of the season. Andre Frias for the assist. Let's see this again. Arslantas there, the architect of the entire manoeuvre. Found Slepov. This cross was a little bit wayward. Got cleared out by Mushin. Frias played it down. And that is Arslantas with the half volley. Top right-hand corner. Beautiful goal. Right, so, as you can see, they've only had 2 shots this entire game. We've had 14 with 10 on target. Not a bad return so far. No clear-cut chances for either team. Possession, we've had slightly more. We've not exactly been dominant under possession, but I'm still going to tell them I'm pissed off. A couple of players not happy with that. I just feel that we aren't playing as well as we could be, but we'll see what happens. We should probably consider going into time wasting shortly. First highlight of the second half is Banda to München. Rocha tried to steal the ball, couldn't get it off München. Then Muniesa finds Banda out on the wing. Into Obiang. Kana. Yeselyurt. Kana again. Plays it back to Mushin. Pressed him back a little bit. It's not going to do enough to get this ball. I think this might result in a goal. Yeselyurt through to Akman. Gone wide. Thank God for that. Okay, so we're going to get some subs on, and we're also going to go to time wasting. A little bit of time wasting. Ibrahim Kosa out for Zafer Ergun. And I think Chaka out for Karadag too. Go with that. So Yeselyurt pressing forward. Finds Obiang. Sends it to Kana. Now that's a long ball out wide to Ilka. Sends it wide, fortunately for us. Now, we're going to drop down to positive from attacking. I feel like we're maybe trying to do a bit much now. We're leaving ourselves exposed. Okay, time wasting up to frequent with 15 minutes to go. Might be a risk. When I'm playing our last sub, who's looking a bit tired? Yusuf Kolokchoglu is looking pretty tired. So we're going to replace him with Ridvan Bingal. So there we have it, folks. A nice little 2-0 win. Second half was a little bit boring for us. They had a lot of chances. We didn't have much going on in the second half. But ultimately, a 2-0 win sees us go back into second. Eskişehirspor do have a game in hand, but they're only 1 point clear. We are 3 points clear of Ankara. We're 8 points clear of Balıkesirspor. But most importantly, I don't think we are too far away. In fact, we are guaranteed safety from relegation. And we're probably not too far away from guaranteeing ourselves a playoff spot. I'm going to give him a well done. I'm going to end the team talk there. We'll continue on. Mohamed does end his goal drought, which is fortunate. So we can probably have a quick chat of him. We're going to praise him. He has been a while since he scored, bless him. Last year, he was the star man. This year, not so much. But that being said, he has still scored 11 goals this season, which is a lot more than Yunus Karadag has with 1. Yeah, Yunus is kind of falling away. Then again, he's not a massive fan of me. Andre Frias, I didn't realise had made 50 key passes. That is an impressive return. Anyway, folks, that is going to be the end of the episode. I think that's a good way of ending the episode. Thank you very much for joining me, of course. Do follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, follow me on Twitch as well, especially if you want to see this live. It is worth watching live. It is a lot more fun than it is on YouTube. There's instant interaction. That lets me hit the microphone. Instant interaction into, the chat and stuff. Really, really, really good. Really good. And there's a great community over there. I think you should join it. We're live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday on Twitch from around about 7 p.m. UK. Like I say, if you get on the Discord and Twitter, though, sometimes we start a little bit later, sometimes we start a little bit earlier. Depending on work, you'll get notified on there. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care, folks. Bye-bye.